Hey, everybody. Welcome to this edition of the Boon of Wireless Podcast, or as some call it, the Boom of Wireless, as you'll find out very shortly. We're coming to you, as always, high above the streets of northern New Jersey at ANJ Media. Yes, New Jersey, where we actually have a volcano in Beamerville, which is located in the Sussex County area in the far northwestern part of the state. It last erupted 420 million years ago, and it's not expected to erupt again for a couple of million more years. That's a long time to wait, but if you're in New Jersey, it's probably worth it. Andrew, behind the glass, it's good to see you as always.
Welcome back, John.
Thank you. And that welcome back is from Miami, which we're going to get into today. Andrew, did you know that we had a volcano here in New Jersey?
No, John.
No? Have you ever seen or been near a volcano?
Twice.
Twice. Tell us about that.
I was in Costa Rica. It was hot. I stayed away.
There you go. I actually flew into one that was dormant in Hawaii on the Big Island in a helicopter, and that was enough. All right. I just returned from beautiful Miami Beach, Florida, where our friends at MVNO Nation brought their live event to the United States for the very first time. What a show. What a show it was. Completely sold out. Tons of panel discussions and debates and attendees from all over the world. And as their United States ambassador, I was happy to kick off the event and moderate two panels. The energy at the show was truly amazing, as was the venue, the content, and opportunities to network with experts from many, many diverse wireless and mobility companies. It was a terrific time. My congratulations to the team of Eva, Ella, Justina, and Drew, and everybody associated with MVNO Nation for putting on a fantastic show. They have booked the same venue for next year in April of 2026, and they'll be returning to South Africa in July and Spain in November, this time in Alicante, which I cannot wait to attend again. As we did at their event in Spain last fall, the Boon of Wireless Podcast interviewed some really great guests, and we worked hard this week to edit these into today's podcast. So you'll be hearing comments from T-Mobile Wholesale's Dan Thigeson, the CEO of Consumer Cellular, Ed Evans, founder of New York Mobile, Giovanni Perrone, Diane Alcevedo from Gab Wireless, and of course, the co-founder of MVNO Nation, Eva Campbell. So sit back and enjoy, and thanks again for tuning into the Boon of Wireless Podcast. Good morning. I'm John. How's everybody doing? Good, great. So yes, as Justina said, I am Jon Horovitz, founder and president of Atrium Unlimited, consulting up in beautiful New Jersey. I'm also the host of the Boon of Wireless Podcast, which will be out by the registration desk. Stop by for an interview. We'll stitch it all together and get it out next week like we did last time in Spain. It's my pleasure, distinct pleasure, to welcome everyone to Miami Beach, Florida for MVNO Nation's first ever event in the United States. So welcome everyone. On every episode of my podcast, I start out with a fun fact about New Jersey. So, Miami. Did you know that the first Burger King restaurant opened here in 1954? And 3 years later, after opening up their first restaurant, they introduced the iconic Whopper for 37 cents. So enjoy your lunch today, okay? All right, many of you have traveled a great distance to be here today, and we hope to give you 2 days of education and insights into MVNO Nation and networking with many of your colleagues. I see some real giants in the wireless industry in the audience, so please make sure that over the next 2 days you meet as many people as possible to get the most out of the conference, okay? Big thank you to all of our exhibitors and all the sponsors and all the attendees. Without you, we could not have put together what's going to be really a fantastic 2 days here. And of course, congratulations to MVNO Nation, the team of Eva, Ella, Justina, Drew, the entire team. Just make sure that you introduce yourself to them if you don't know them already. They have the vision to come here and have an event in the United States to complement what they're currently doing already in Europe and Africa. Okay, let's get started. Hey, it's John, back at the MVNO Nation event here in Miami, the first U.S. event, and I'm pleased to have Dan Thigeson from T-Mobile Wholesale, who runs the whole show there. Dan, it's great to see you.
Thank you very much, John. It's great to be here.
Good. You were my second guest on the podcast when we started it back in early 2024. So.
Yeah, you've come a long way with that.
Oh, so have you.
Yeah.
Okay, so what are you hoping to get out of the show here?
Well, we're excited to be here. There's a ton of people to have conversations with, and as you know, we're super growth focused and doing what we can to support the industry and bring more MVNOs to the market.
Great.
We've got an interesting technology stack that we're offering as a managed service now called Why Now.
Why Now?
Where we bring the entire solution to the MVNO field in an effort to accelerate time to market, time to revenue, and make it really easy.
Good. And your name?
Our Wireless.
Our Wireless. How's that going? I know we talked about that about a year ago.
Yeah.
How is things going?
Continues to progress. We continue to add new capabilities and features and bring, more partners to it every single day.
All right. Great. Well, good luck. What does it say right here? It's
good.
T-Mobile Wholesale. Look at that. You guys are spending some money.
Have yourself a cup of coffee.
All right. Well, Dan Thigeson, thank you very much.
Thanks, John.
Hey, I just ran into Diane Acevedo again. She was just on my panel that we talked about MVNOs, obviously, here at MVNO Nation, and talking about how you can succeed with innovation. And it's good to see you, Diane.
So good to see you.
Gab Wireless. So you're protecting the youth of America. Give us a quick rundown on what you're doing.
Yeah, Gab Wireless mission is to provide safe tech in steps. We want to make sure that kids are connected in a safe way with parents and really help them enjoy their youth. We provide a wearable, lockdown phone, and a flex phone in order to help them grow with technology in a healthy way.
Great. And what are you hoping to get out of the show here?
I love just connecting with people, brand awareness, learning how people are being innovative in this market, especially with all the challenges that we're having with supply chain.
Right.
So it's just been phenomenal.
Terrific. Well, it's great to see you. I know we've spoken many times. It's great to meet you. And for those of you who are listening and watching, it's the Boon of Wireless, not the boom, but we're gonna take what we get. Diane, it was great to see you again. Thanks again for being on the panel today.
Thank you,
John. Great. Oh, John back here on the floor of MVNO Nation in Miami. Thrilled to finally meet in person after many conversations. Ed Evans, CEO of Consumer Cellular.
Great to see you. Great to put the face with in real time, right? Not the video stuff.
So Arizona to Miami, not a big change in the temperature for you?
No, but there's this thing called humidity that's a little different out here.
It's right. It's right. Well, congratulations on everything. It's been 5 years since you purchased, and the growth is still there. And the new venture, you announced through a press release that you're going to become an enabler.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
So, we've had a tremendous amount of success.
Yeah.
We just, we completed another dividend recap about a week ago. It's our third one since we acquired the company. The company continues to have incredible financial success.
Right.
And we've spent $150 million in the IT world building this platform to provide the best customer service, to provide the best of what we can. And we thought, well, we've been approached by a lot of new entrants coming in the market saying, we're kind of interested in this MVNO thing, but don't know a lot about it. And with our partnership with AT&T, it's really given us the opportunity to start vetting a lot of these and putting them out right now. So we're excited about it.
Okay, sure. And you opened up your 44th store, I understand.
We did today, as a matter of fact. Yeah,
we talked about that. And you did a great job on the panel today. And then, of course, Elizabeth, your chief operating officer, was on a panel that I moderated. And just, it's a great new channel for you, right?
Absolutely. It's been amazing to us that, nobody wants to get into brick and mortar these days, right? You're kind of looking at, what's going to happen? What we have found with our retail stores has been amazing. When you look at the cash acquisition cost to lifetime value, which is what we live by, 3 is a really good number, right? We're pretty happy with that. We've been running about 4 as a company. The retail stores are over 5 right now. We're seeing.
That's great.
You're getting a better customer, higher rate plan, lower churn. Everything you want is what they're bringing to us. And that's been a really pleasant surprise.
The interesting thing that came out on the panel that Elizabeth talked about is when you looked at locations, it wasn't just the physical location, but how people, boomers and above, get into the shopping center with the traffic patterns and stuff. That's groundbreaking to take it to that level.
We've got a team of data scientists that we've brought in for a few years now, and then the marketing department talking to the customers. And there were several things that we missed from what I would call traditional retail when we got into this. Like that, right? So we had a store in Fort Myers as an example that I was convinced was going to be the best store we'd ever had. We turn it on and nothing. I mean, and you're looking, it's in this large regional shopping area, incredible location. Nobody's coming in. We get together, customers in the area, and go, what's happening here? And like, oh yeah, we know where that is. We won't go there. There's too much traffic. I don't want to park and walk 100 yards in. And so, yeah, we've had to adjust, right? Put the store in a strip center, put parking right in front of it. When they go in, there's no, you're not going to take a number. I need somewhere to sit down. I need something to drink. I'm in the cohort. I get this. Right? So and so we've done that. It's worked out very well.
Well, congratulations. For my viewers and listeners out there, Ed has agreed to sit down with us in a few weeks for a full episode of the Boon of Wireless. Not the boom of wireless, but the Boon of Wireless. So, Ed, what are you looking for at the show here? I know we just finished day one. What was your intentions coming in?
Well, there were several things for us coming in. I mean, international roaming isn't a huge deal for our customers, but it's becoming more and more important. And so doing that, and then really talking to some of the attendees who are interested in MVNE services that are out there. We announced yesterday, we wanted to be here today to start having those conversations. We have 2 or 3 that I would say are in the 9th inning of getting signed and getting ready to go, which has been really solid for us. And, we're excited to build that platform.
Good. We'll drill down much deeper soon.
Absolutely.
Thanks, Ed.
Absolutely. Good talking to you. Yes, sir.
Hey, it's John again. Oh my goodness. Who is it? It's the co-founder of MVNO Nation Live, Eva Campbell. It's always a pleasure. Podcast guest. And wow, your first trip and event in the U.S. Wrapping up today. How'd it go?
Thank you, John. It has been a massive success. We've absolutely loved. We have more than 300 people on site, coming from all over USA. Loads of MVNOs and operators visiting, and multiple partners who complement the industry, driving the industry forward. Excellent feedback so far. Everyone looking forward to next year and visiting our other events that we're running across the globe as well.
I know that you've already booked this for next year here in Miami Beach, the Lowe's Hotel. A new venue in Europe next year in November, Alicante, Spain.
Certainly, we are growing. So we're moving from Valencia to Alicante, but we have a very exciting project for that 3-day event, complementing with additional fun networking and activities in the evening. So it's not only going to be a learning and networking experience, it will also be an experience in itself. We're going to have tennis, golf, football, private dinners, functions. We have some secret projects coming up and launches. So very, very exciting few days in November, certainly.
And July back to South Africa.
Definitely looking forward to being back in the region. There are new developments happening in South Africa and other regions. A lot of interest coming from Nigeria as well. So looking forward to that covering as well, certainly.
So real quick, difference in the U.S. versus where you've been operating. What did you learn on your first event here in the United States?
Definitely there is appetite for different strategies here in the region, and that different models are being applied than elsewhere. The market is booming, so the next years are extremely exciting. Big developments and amazing feedback from operators that are looking to operate very close with MVNOs. But yeah, we've had some celebrities coming. So very exciting new business models in place. So there will be quite a few partnerships coming up of this show that we will be announcing in the coming weeks and months.
I have an announcement for my listeners and viewers. Eva has agreed to appear on a full-length podcast of the Boon of Wireless. That'll be coming soon, talking about this show and expanding on something else. So congratulations. Always a pleasure to see you.
Thank you, John.
Thank you.
Thank
Take
you.
care. Hey, everybody, it's John from Atrium Unlimited Consulting, bringing the Boon of Wireless podcast live to you from Ocean Avenue in Miami Beach, Florida. I'm here with the founder and principal of New York Mobile, Mr. Giovanni Ferrone. Gio, good to see you.
John, great seeing you, man. What a week. What a week it's been.
What a week. We just completed our attendance at the MVNO Nation live event, their first event in the United States, and your first event for New York Mobile coming down. What was your impressions of the show?
Yeah, this is the first time I've actually been able to attend an MVNO Nation event. This is the inaugural event in the United States, so being able to tell the New York Mobile story, the evolution, the inspiration, And here in the U.S., here in beautiful Miami, as a U.S. New York-based MVNO, just really, it was really rewarding, amazing networking. Was able to do a keynote and really kind of just give the full overview of where we are. So really rewarding event.
And the New York mobile story is, as I understand it, you are the first wireless provider that allows customers to create and choose their own numbers. How does that work?
Absolutely. So yeah, we call it create your own number. So we've developed a proprietary search engine on nymobile.com, our website, and it allows you to go in there. You can pick between New York nationwide numbers. We have never before seen iconic area codes that have been exhausted for 30 plus years. Unique combinations, area code prefix matchers, 212, 212, 718, 718, birth pain, names, birthdays, memorable phrases, sports teams. I mean, really, we have all types of different filters on the search engine. Allows you to pick industry. It allows you to pick categories. So just really something that allows personalization. That's really what the dream and the inspiration of New York Mobile was, bringing personalization and customization into wireless.
Well, it seems to work. Well, we started today. You told me that you actually got a few customers. It might have been due to this thing right here. This was at the show outside the hotel. Tell us about this thing.
Yeah, so we had the idea to do this. We put a wrap. We wanted to outline what we're doing from a site perspective and be able to measure. So all the QR scans and all that, the activations, we're able to kind of track it back to this baby. So it did its job. That's for sure.
Great. Now, if I'm seeing this or hearing this, and I want to join the New York Mobile Party, how do I reach you folks to get my own number?
Yeah, so look, you can reach out to us, 212-212-NYNY, 6969. Come to nymobile.com. Shoot us an email, support or info at nymobile.com, and happy to help put you in a number that represents your brand, yourself, your identity, or the community that you want to represent.
Well, as I say all the time, you guys have found a differentiator. And if no one else is doing this, I don't believe anybody could do this based on the work you put in. Congratulations.
Thank you. Well, the smart man once told me it's a differentiator, but it's also your distribution channel. So that's really where we're at. We're really excited getting these channels off the ground, but this event just it really was valuable. So happy to connect with everybody, and thanks for having me on, John. Great seeing you.
Great seeing you, Gio. Best of luck. I guess I'll see you back in New York, New Jersey.
Yes, absolutely. Well, we'll get out of the sun, and hopefully it stops raining in New York.
Right. So thank you all. Hey, that's going to wrap up another edition of the Boon of Wireless Podcast. As always, we'll see you next time. Do you want to be a guest on the Boon of Wireless Podcast? Give us a call at 908-THE-BOON. Yes, 908-843-2666.